My name is Sergeant Tim Ferris. I'm a senior instructor at the U.S. Army Combative School. I am Army strong, and I've got skills. Combatives gives the soldiers that confidence they need, along with all the technical skills they need to finish the fight in combat. All the tools that the soldier has at his disposal, their weapon, their knife, their hands, their feet, he learns here in Combatives. When a soldier walks out of the combative school, he knows that he's going to be able to do whatever it needs to be done to win that fight.
My name is Dave Camarillo. I'm a trainer of world-class MMA fighters. I've got skills. I think a lot of people who don't understand mixed martial arts just think it's two guys in there beating each other up. There's actually a lot of hard work that goes behind an MMA fight. We have a world champion in MMA, Cain Velasquez, a bunch of contenders fighting in the UFC and Strikeforce, and this AKA gym became a powerhouse in the MMA world. This is a place where people come to be champions.
Hey, how's it going?
Tim, how you doing? Dave.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
Nice to meet you.
Dave is extremely knowledgeable in fighting. He trains some of the top fighters in the world. I mean, it's a real honor to have a guy like that down here.
I wish we had this in San Jose. Number one, when I walked in, very spacious, and everyone was busy.
They're just practicing their single leg takedowns to a dominant body position.
A lot of people on the mat, a lot of people drilling, a lot of people training. There was sections, you know, one section was doing a certain specific drilling, another section was doing another, and another was doing another.
We start by learning the basics of fighting. Clinch work, ground work, stand-up fighting.
Go. The coaching was very impressive. It's an incredible, quick process that these guys learn, and it's just amazing that it's this structured, and I think that's the key here.
After a week of training, they don't look too bad.
No, they look really good.
Once they have the basics down, we want them to be able to fight with all their gear on, learning to transition to their tools.
Looks like a day at AKA, but much more serious with weapons and everything.
I can only imagine the preparation that you guys go through to get your fighters ready.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, we're just looking for a tap out. There's no referee on the field.
No, yeah, there's no referee on the battlefield.
From there, we wanted to take them to the next step. Basically buildings, you know, where the soldiers are going to encounter them small, tight rooms like they're gonna see in Afghanistan and Iraq.
The small rooms have these windows where we can see in, and we can see what's going on. It's like a combative ant farm. You get to see what's going on.
It is. That's exactly right.
That guy's right there. He's just waiting to ambush the guy. Can I get that job?
Yeah.
No?
You want that one?
What kind of blew me away is the variables. You have so many variables to deal with.
He could see them, you know, taking the guy down, using knees, using elbows, using headbutts.
Oh, we got a knee in.
Cuffing and putting everything together.
The next step is to naturally bring him into my environment.
I'm looking forward to getting my butt kicked.
When Tim came in, I knew he had experience as far as fighting and jiu-jitsu and his combative program in Fort Benning. When he came into this academy, definitely going to be a different experience.
I like all the pictures you got up on the wall.
Yeah, those are all the fighters there. We got Mike Swick, John Fitch, Josh Koscheck, Cain Velasquez. They got that big banner over there after he won the world title.
Wow. I really didn't know what to expect. I really hoped that, you know, I was going to get in there and get to do something because, you know, very rarely do you get an opportunity to come train with world-class fighters. Okay, guys, real quick, we have Tim. He's going to be training with us today, taking the class. So let's get started. Up and run, let's go. Beautiful. Stay flat. As an instructor, he really does a good job of making sure everyone's on task, doing the thing that they're supposed to be doing before he moves on. I'm just going to grab and pass. Okay. He took the information we gave him, ran with it, and applied it. After that, we switched gears. The fighters start coming in. Basically, there's a lot of sparring. Generally, you think when you go into a gym with a bunch of fighters, it's going to be kind of standoffish, but it wasn't like that at all. These guys showed the utmost respect for me. I had Tim meet Herschel Walker, and it's very, very impressive what he's done with his football career in the bobsledding and on and on and on. But when Herschel's here, he's a fighter. Dave also introduced me to Mike Swick, a great MMA fighter, title contender.
I think Mike Swick connected with Tim right away. He's very big on the Army. He fought on a For the Troops card in the UFC. He's been to Iraq. He started showing him a couple of grappling moves.
Real good move. Now I could take that back to all my buddies. So got a personal training lesson from Mike Swick. So it was awesome.
Time! Bring it in.
At the end of the day, Dave kind of called us all in. He set all his fighters like a big circle.
It's very simple. You fight like you spar. You know, simple reality.
We have a little saying in the Army too, you know, you train like you fight. So every training event we do, we got to do it like you're in combat. And it's the same thing that they do here.
I think Tim had a great time. I think he learned a lot. And I remember going back to my Fort Benning experience and how excited I was. So obviously Tim has something to offer, we have something to offer, and there's that immediate connection. Push, 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 push. Raise your level. But the differences are these soldiers go to war. We don't.
It's always nice when people are saying how much they appreciate you know, me being in the Army and all the troops that are serving in Iraq and Afghanistan. And everyone gave me a big round of applause. Every one of them were saying, you guys are over there putting your lives on the line for us so we could, you know, we could be here, you know, doing this every day. And training with the great competitors like this, you can't help but learn and have a great time while you're doing it.